Ever feel like your own mind is your biggest enemy? You know, when you're stuck in a loop of overthinking, anxiety, and just can't seem to find that inner peace everyone talks about? What if I told you the solution isn't to think harder, but to think less? That's the core idea behind a game-changing book by Joseph Nguyen called Don't Believe Everything You Think. Let's dive into this book and discover a simple truth that can totally transform how you think and boost your well-being. So, grab a coffee, get comfortable, and prepare to have your mind blown. Let's start with the central problem the book addresses: suffering. Nguyen argues that all our emotional pain, stress, worry, sadness, anger doesn't come from our circumstances. It doesn't come from our past, our job, or other people. It comes from one place and one place only: our thinking. We experience life through the filter of our thoughts. When we have negative, stressful thoughts and we believe them to be true, we suffer. It's that simple. It's not the traffic jam that makes you angry. It's your thought, "This is a disaster. I'm going to be so late," that creates the anger. The traffic jam is just a neutral event. This leads us to the book's most fundamental principle. Thoughts are not reality. Think about that for a second. We go through life assuming that our thoughts are accurate, reflections of what's happening. If we think I'm not good enough, we believe it. If we think something terrible is going to happen, we feel the fear as if it's already happening. Nguyen asks us to challenge this basic assumption. He explains that thoughts are just fleeting, transient bits of mental energy. They're like clouds passing in the sky. Some are dark and stormy, others are light and fluffy. But you are not the clouds. You are the sky. You are the awareness that observes the thoughts passing by. So, if our suffering comes from believing our thoughts, how do we stop? This is where most self-help gets it wrong. We're often told to fight our negative thoughts, to replace them with positive ones, to analyze them, or to reframe them. Nguyen says this is like trying to fight the waves in the ocean. It's exhausting and ultimately futile. The more you struggle with a thought, the more real and powerful it becomes. You're giving it attention, and whatever you focus on grows. The real solution, according to Nguyen, is not to engage with the thoughts at all. It's all about knowing you're not just your thoughts. When a negative thought pops into your head, you don't have to grab onto it, analyze it, or fight it. You can simply notice it. Ah, there's that thought again, the one that tells me I'm going to fail. And then you let it go. You don't push it away. You just release your grip on it and allow it to drift by on its own. To understand this better, Nguyen introduces the concept of our innate state of well-being. He suggests that our natural, default state is one of peace, clarity, and joy. It's who we are underneath all the mental noise. Think of a beautiful, calm lake. That's your innate well-being. Your thoughts are like stones thrown into the lake, creating ripples and disturbing the surface. For years, we've been trying to stop the ripples by controlling the stones. Just stop throwing stones and let your thoughts settle. The water will naturally calm down and become clear again. You don't have to do anything to find peace. You just have to stop doing the thing that's disturbing it. This is a profound shift from outside in to inside out living. The outside in model is what most of us are taught. It says our happiness depends on external things. Getting the promotion, finding the perfect partner, buying the new car. We're constantly chasing things outside of ourselves, hoping they will make us feel good on the inside. But it's a never-ending hamster wheel. The feeling is always temporary. The inside-out model, which this book champions, flips that completely. It says that our feelings of peace and happiness come from within, from our innate state of well-being. When we're connected to that state, we feel good regardless of our external circumstances. Our experience of life is created from the inside out, through the power of our thinking. So, what does this look like in practice? Let's say you're about to give a big presentation, and the thought "I am going to mess this up" appears. The old way would be to either panic or try to force yourself to think, "No, I'm going to do great." The new way is to see the thought for what it is, just a thought. It's not a prophecy. It's not a fact. It's just a flicker of mental energy. You can acknowledge it without believing it. You can let it be there in the background, like a car driving by outside your window, and bring your attention back to the present moment, to your breath, to the feeling of your feet on the floor. When you do this, You disconnect the thought from your emotional response. The thought may still be there, but it no longer has the power to create anxiety. This is the freedom the book talks about. Freedom from the tyranny of your own mind. When you stop believing every thought that pops into your head, you start to tap into a deeper intelligence, an intuition that resides beyond the chattering mind. This is where insights come from. This is where creativity flows. When your mind is quiet, you have access to a clarity and wisdom that can guide you far better than your overthinking ever could. You start making decisions from a place of calm knowing, not from a place of fear or anxiety. Nguyen uses a powerful metaphor. Imagine your mind is a snow globe. When you're lost in thought, you're constantly shaking the globe. The snow is flying everywhere, and you can't see the scene inside clearly. All you see is chaos. The solution isn't to try and grab each individual snowflake. The solution is to simply put the snow globe down. Stop shaking it. When you stop engaging with your thinking and just allow your mind to settle, the snow naturally falls to the bottom and the water becomes clear. Then you can see the beautiful scene inside with perfect clarity. This isn't about becoming an emotionless robot or ignoring real problems. It's about changing your relationship with the mental chatter that creates the emotional turmoil. When you're not bogged down by anxious thinking, you're actually far more capable of handling life's challenges. You can respond to situations with clarity and resourcefulness, instead of reacting from a place of stress and fear. The problems don't go away, but your internal suffering around them does. In summary, don't believe everything you think offers a liberatingly simple path to inner peace. It's not about adding more techniques or affirmations. It's about subtraction. It's about unlearning the habit of believing our own thinking. The key takeaways are: 1. All our emotional suffering comes from thought in the moment. 2. You are not your thoughts. You are the awareness observing them. 3. You don't need to control or fix your thoughts. You just need to stop believing them. And 4. Your natural state is one of well-being, which emerges on its own when your mind settles. If you've been on a long journey of self-help, meditation, and trying to fix yourself, this book might be the missing piece you've been looking for. It's a reminder that peace isn't something you have to find or create. It's something you just have to allow. It's already within you, just waiting for the noise to quiet down. So the next time you feel that wave of anxiety or a negative thought spiral starting, just remember the title of this book. Don't believe everything you think. See the thought, acknowledge it, and let it pass. The less you engage, the less power it has, and the more you'll find yourself resting in that calm, clear space within. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this summary has given you some valuable insights. If it resonated with you, I highly recommend picking up a copy of the book. It's a very quick read, but its message is truly life-changing. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more summaries, and hit that notification bell. And I do love to hear your thoughts in the comments. What is one thought you're ready to stop believing? Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one.